Tally-ho, ItsOcean back again with more tier list goodness. We're doing Squid Game Season 2 today. Please be warned that there will be spoilers. S tier is going to be like best characters, love these guys, are the greatest ever. A tier is I like this character, but there's better characters out there. B tier is I feel indifference to this character, or I don't know enough about them. C is I kind of didn't like this character, they were kind of annoying or something. And D is die. So I'm actually going to be doing these in a very random order from what is in this list, because I just think it's more fun that way. So I'm going to start off with a bit of a wild card pick for the first pick. The old lady. I love the old lady so much. At first I was kind of like, she's kind of a bit of a jerk. She was a little bit transphobic towards Unnie, but I loved the old lady by the end of season 2. I felt like she was such a wonderful, warm-hearted and lovely character that just wanted to take care of everyone. And I feel like she's probably going to die in season 3, and I'm already mad about it. Old lady, S tier, straight away. The fisherman. Oh, this son of a... We don't really know too much about him, so I don't know whether or not I can truly say if I like him or if I dislike him. I'm going to have him going B. Our main character's best friend, player 390, and I'm going to put him in A, because I did kind of like him. He definitely was there to be the best friend character, the, oh no, we really care about him, and the main character really cares about him. Oh no, it's going to be really sad when he dies, and he did. But I don't know, I felt like there was characters in season 1 that I kind of preferred over this specific character, and characters that I just connected with on a deeper level than him, so I'm going to put him in A tier. The mercenary dude that's kind of like the leader of the mercenary team, I guess. B. There's nothing really much to say about this guy. We don't know who he is. He's kind of good looking though. I mean, huh? Who said that? Who said that? I didn't say that. Loan shark, young guy. I kind of liked him. He's one of those characters who feels like they're in over their heads all the time. Once again, feel like we haven't seen enough of this character to really be able to judge. So I'm putting him next to the militia dude, and it kind of looks like these two are having a conversation right now. You know what? I feel like it's not very interesting to talk about the characters that are going to be in B tier. Why don't we just get B tier out of the way right now? Sniper dude. I think he was one of the people doing the organ harvesting. Also, there's another guy for the organ harvesting. They were kind of assholes, but we don't really know them, so they're going in B tier. The idol-looking girl who Thanos had like a little bit of a thing for at the start. We didn't really get to know much about her. She seemed kind of cool, and then she was dead. So I guess she can go in B tier as well. I think this guy died in the first game. I think he might have been the guy that gi-hun and Unnie tried to help, and then he got shot anyway, but I don't remember, so B. I have genuinely no idea who the hell this guy even is. So B. There's so many like just like side characters that we see for like a brief second on here, and I don't know why. Alright, so y'all may as well call me red light, green light, because I just eliminated like the majority of the people on this list. The detective. And I'm not gonna lie, I liked him in the first season. I feel like he had a lot more of an interesting story because he was our eyes and ears behind the scenes of the games. But in this season, all he kind of does is hang out on a boat. The start of the season's interesting. We get a little bit of a look into the front man through the detective, but the boat scenes bored the hell out of me a lot of the time, if I'm being really honest. So unfortunately for this season, the detective is getting put in B. That goddamn mother flipping crypto scammer. D. I hate this guy. This piece of shit needs to go in season 3. I don't like him. He's going in D for die. His ex-girlfriend, the pregnant girl, I'm gonna put her in A, because like she's almost on indifferent, but I do feel bad for her, and I'm rooting for her to come out at the other end, hopefully living a much better life once this is all said and done. Without that damn crypto scam. The cool girl. I refer to her as Nana from the anime Nana, and she's going in S tier. She was cool. She was badass. I really liked her as a character. I was really angry when she died, and she was killed kind of because of the next character, who is public enemy number 1 for me. This son of a bitch. He let her down at every goddamn opportunity. Yes, he tried to drop a bottle on the nightclub guy who ended up killing her in the end. He at least tried to do something, but he didn't quite do enough, and just kind of lay there and let her die. Screw this guy. The guy who's in charge of the organ harvesting, I guess. I kind of just don't really care about this this organ harvesting storyline. I get what it's meant to represent. I just kind of don't really care. So he's going in B tier as well. Next up, we have the kind of adorable but very sad girl. I liked her, was very sad when she died, but I do kind of wish that she survived a little bit longer to maybe make her death maybe a little bit more meaningful. So I'm gonna put her in A because I did like her. Guy from the zoo, and I am gonna put him in A. We don't really know too much about him overall. We don't really get to see too much of him in season 2, but I can't help but feel bad for him because of his daughter, the whole situation with her. I just feel so bad for the guy. He clearly is trying his damnedest to save his little girl. Some of these other characters clearly are only in here for greed. This guy's in there to save his daughter, and I can't help but respect that. Therefore, I put him in A tier. Spooky Lady. I do think that she's a very kooky and very interesting character for the show. This person who can see the future a little bit, or knows that something's going on, something more is going on here. I just think that's really cool about her, so I'm gonna put her in A tier. The old man, he seems like an asshole. He kind of seems like he only cares about himself and doesn't care about anyone else. He just wants money. He's in it for the greed. I'm gonna put him in C tier. He's kind of an asshole, but like, I don't hate him. He just seems like a bit of a douchebag, so he's going in C tier. I'm not entirely sure why they're included because it's like a brief scene. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be voting on Sang-woo's mother or if we're voting on Chol. But I was really happy to see them. I cried a little bit. I teared up. I'll admit it. I was like, oh, look at him. He's getting bigger. Oh, so even though we don't really get to see much of them, just for the emotion. Oh, they're separate characters. I didn't realize. So I'm guessing they're going in S. Why the hell not? The Loan Shark. And in season 1, he was kind of an asshole because, well, he's a loan shark. But in the second season, he made the big sacrifice play for the younger guy, and I really respect that, and it really did seem like they added a lot more depth to this character. He wasn't just this asshole trying to beat down people for money. He did at least have a bit of a heart to him and did actually care about, he cared about the people he worked with. So I don't think I want to put him in S tier, but he did grow on me a little bit in this season, so I'm putting him in A tier. The smuggler guy, he seemed a little bit less like an asshole than he was in season 1, but he's still not really that interesting as a character, so I'm just going to put him in B. I want to pick a banger. A banger. Frontman. This guy's a fucking asshole, obviously. He's a villain of sorts, and that kind of makes me want to put him in D because, he's such a bastard. But he's also such an interesting character for the show and just brings so much to this season. He's so goddamn good, so interesting, even if I'm rooting against him the entire time. So, the Frontman is going in S tier, right near the front, because, he's just such a good character. Military Soldier Man. And I kind of fear this character might be on a downward trajectory for season 3, but for season 2, I thought he was a chill dude. I thought he was pretty cool. I liked the little camaraderie that he had with gi-hun's best friend, because they were in the military together, and hoorah! I'm gonna put him next to his buddy in the military, because, you know, they're brothers, goddammit. The sniper. I don't know how I feel about her just yet. Clearly, she's got a lot of problems going on. She's actually one of the guards, don't you know? But you can tell that she has a bit of a soft spot somewhere. There's still a little bit of humanity left deep in her heart. We see what looks like one of the guards shooting the zoo guy at the end of season 2, but I think this is actually her. And you can see very quickly, the guard goes and pulls the gun down. I think she's going to shoot him in the leg, let him go to the organ harvesters, and then she's going to save him in season 3. That's my theory, at least. She's going to go against the organ harvesters, and her and the zoo guy are going to try and bust out of there with the rest of the group. There's still a little bit of good left in her, and I think that that's such an interesting story to tell. So I'm going to put her in A tier. The nightclub guy, Thanos' buddy. I feel like he might be more interesting in season 3 once he's completely lost his mind and is completely on the drugs that Thanos had. Maybe he'll end up being like the crazy guy that like kind of irritates everyone or something, or causes lots of problems. Or maybe he could end up turning around and being a really nice dude by the end. I don't know. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of him overall, I do think he has a potentially good story to tell here. I'm gonna put him in A tier. A little bit of a wild card pick here. Gi-hun. I've gotta say, his character in this season is so goddamn interesting. This kind of downward spiral that he's going into, he wants to be the hero, he wants to save everyone so bad that by the end of the season, he's willing to let people die in order to make that happen, which kind of makes him almost as bad as some of the other characters. He's starting to sort of adopt some of Sang-woo's mindset, and that is so interesting to me. I just think he's such a complex character, but he's kind of a dick in this season as well. But that's so goddamn interesting. So I have to put him next to the front man. His rival, they have to be next to each other. Unless the old lady's son, this guy can go fuck himself as far as I'm concerned. His mother is a saint for putting up with her shithead of a son. I don't know if I want him to die though, because I would feel really bad for the old lady. So I'm going to put him in C. So then, 3 characters left, and we've got 3 bangers. Oni herself. And I thought she was the GOAT. She was so goddamn cool. I really sympathize with her story. Really want her to come out of this on the other end. You know what? If every other character dies in the show, apart from Oni and the old lady, if the Oni and the old lady walk out together, dual-wielding machine guns, killing all the guards, and they get out of there alive, I'll be happy. She is going in A tier. I mean S tier, sorry. S tier. S for stupid, that's the tier that I belong in. The Recruiter. He was fucking phenomenal. He was only at the beginning of the show, but he was so goddamn good. Oh, his performance was the standout performance of the entire show, and he was barely even in the season. S tier. S tier, ahead of everyone. Give that man his flowers, goddammit. And last but not least, yo, he's a legend. Welcome to Thanos World. Mr. himself, Mr. It's Thanos, of course, and he was my favorite character. Yes, he's cringy. Yes, he's a douchebag. Yes, he's on drugs the entire time. But god damn it, he's so fucking entertaining to watch. And I loved him. He was my favorite character. So he is going right at the front. There we go. And there we have it, the full list. I'm really intrigued to see, though, how this tier list is going to look when Season 3 comes out. Obviously, certain characters like Thanos are not going to be on that list for Season 3, but I'm really curious to see how this is all going to change in Season 3. So anyway, let me know what you think about this tier list in the comment section down below. Where would you have put these characters? What did you think about Season 2, and are you excited for Season 3? But thank you for watching. Plenty more tier lists to come, because I just really enjoy making these, and I feel like this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for a little while now. There's going to be some other videos in between, but I'm just really enjoying making these tier lists at the moment. So there'll be more Squid Game tier lists on the way, and there may be some other little fun, silly little tier lists in there from time to time too. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.